5 matchup here in Durham. Heavy hitters, Florida State, fresh off a win last night, and the Duke Blue Devils stayed ahead.
Yeah, it was the errors on the defensive side, but I also look at the 1 for 9 with runner the pitch really early in count. She throws the ball about 68 to 69. Good rise ball.
Country and scoring, really difficult team to get out. Very similar lineup for Lonnie Alameda, defense and importance, but also throwing first pitch strikes. As Curd goes to the heat, there's her first punch out.
King up and away to Mudge. Swing. We'll talk a lot this weekend about her stolen bases, but so many parts of her toolbox.
This one's a little bit of power to the warning track, and Jennings tracks it.
Yeah, this Duke infield was busy all night. Baker made a couple really nice plays, what kind of shows you, no weak spot in this Florida State lineup. Kaylee Harding, the junior.
Leading to a tracks in, and a nice catch from Freelick. There's the deep when we come back.
In the portal, she'll throw in the mid-60s, rise, change, and she's developing the drop.
Duke orders show more of its form today than what we saw yesterday.
I think they just need to come in with a...
Could muster 1 run, and that was in the 6th inning. Davis shoot, and enough room to make the catch for Edenfield. Now the speed of this Duke order with Deanna Jennings. Test all over it, and a nice play from the Florida State pitcher.
A picture-perfect start for Royalty in this.
Now we have 2 of the heavy hitters this weekend battling it out. 3 quick outs for Florida State. Devin Flaherty all over it.
By chance that this happened. Wade Kaiser obviously worked really hard, but she's in the Florida State system.
That is called strike 3. And Curd with her second punch out.
Her time. And now she faces Katie Dack, one of the best in the country at hitting that up pitch. Yeah, what a get for this Florida State team.
Edge on 3-2. Instead, oh wait, that's ball 4. Wow, a really close take.
She hasn't even hit her ceiling yet. So comfortable deep in accounts like this entire Florida State offense.
A true freshman from Port St. Lucie, Florida, is unafraid of the challenge. That's 3 strikeouts for the freshman. Two-way player for Florida State. And we saw her last night, another base hit and RBI. And sometimes as a pitcher, it's almost worse facing the lineup with death by 1,000. Leonard shoots. Nice job moving to her left to end the inning. Cassidy Curd checking 2, which is hard to do when Anna Gold's the RBI and home. This one's post job by Flaherty to play the bounce, and there's the first out.
What a pitch there by Royalty. 3.
As Davidson watches strike 2. Drive. So there's Duke's first hit of the game.
She'll take a few pitches early in counts, which I know can sometimes...
And now Royalty with the payoff. Misses inside. It's the first free pass for Alice.
Yeah, Florida State really worked her inside all game long yesterday. How to write that down? Never heard that word.
A bloop and a blast. Hard hit to first. Nice turn to Muffley. She'll hang on to it.
Confident defensively. They play the game incredibly well. And that's
what it is, a veteran group. And now a hit by pitch will load the bases. Royalty checking to make sure there wasn't a lean over the plate.
Best. Or I should say the arm.
In her junior year. How can she deliver at the plate with the bases loaded? Now the 3-1 is lined to stay up, and Kaylee Mudge tracks it down. After a 5 pitch, Florida State holds steady. Great crowd here in.
Important. Both of these bullpens really pride themselves on a 70% first pitch trends.
takes ball 4 and a leadoff walk for Florida State.
Yeah, really is. Curd has not hit the zone yet. She's right around it.
Nice recovery there by Vega for the catch.
Up.
Mudge tries, finds it a third, turning to a double play. On a gold, are you kidding me? Held Duke to 1 run yesterday. And now Royalty hits her leadoff batter, so Deja Davis is on.
Mac Leonard will cover the right side. Left side's crashed in a bit.
Royalty ahead in the count. A tag, throw to first, and Devin Flaherty with the awareness.
Flaherty there.
That is the faster option than the head first slide. And Florida State turns a double play of its own. Both teams are all scoreless. Play a factor for these offenses.
Yeah, I think this Florida State team is really
trap mode, which for a 7th ranked team in the country makes you so tough to get out, and that'll stay in the park for the first out. This might stay in play. Adjustment for the second out. So a night after Duke's made 3 errors. There's a lot of good teams playing each other this weekend. There is room for Jennings. So 3 fly ball out, City Curd. This game remains scoreless. So far. Let's see where that offense is going to come from here in the 4th as Duke brings up. This might be one. There's Waycaster coming in. 1 quick out for Florida State. Duke offensive. They've been swinging at first pitch at a high rate.
Something you have to look at if you're the Duke coaching staff is, should we kind of work the counts a little bit more by Davidson?
So the 3-2 is taken down. That pitch has been established for.
I think they got to sit a zone. I think they have to sit a pitch.
To Torres, who hits it back. And an easy play for Royalty. Staying inside her circle. Vega, a bit and gone. Mina Vega as Duke strikes first. Well, her opposite field power has become a major strength for the Blue. Dangerous fly ball.
It just kept carrying. That was very reminiscent of her home run against.
Having a breakout party at the plate. And now Baker pops one up towards us. 2. As Baker's dying and knocked down by the wind. So Kaylee Mudge, because you go, well, the ball's hit over my head. And then it died for a moment, only to be countered a few innings later. And Florida State went all the way to the. Royalty misses downstairs, and that's 2 walks and 2 hits allowed this
in the box. She's battled injuries her entire career.
Taken down the middle. Royalty working the sequencing there to get out of the Blue Devils. Strike for 2. Amina Vega provides through freshman. What's impressed you about her performance?
She's filled up the zone early and often. She hasn't, especially to a hitter like Katie Dack. You got to be careful with anything thigh high.
Answer on 2-2. And the rise ball for the punch out. So Cassidy Kerr with 4 Ks through this. And now a high treats. Whoa, and Baker lost it. Good. Janai Kerr with the double.
In the air, I think if you're Davidson, you have to immediately call Baker off.
As Leonard sneak into the corner for a loud second out.
Yeah, Leonard doing a really good job working the other way. Played this game without an off-speed pitch. So when she starts to develop that off-speed.
Being able to pitch at the highest level, doesn't matter where you're at.
And to become
together, we saw last night 2 arms combined for the 7 innings. It changed in store on 3-2. Oh, first, Leonard couldn't squeeze it. And Duke put 2 outs.
That's a tough pill to swallow if that's how this end game ends with just.
Mudge, here's a big hit. Gone off the scoreboard. And
Number 9, Devin Flaherty.
I think that's a story. The 3rd time through the line.
it's a big test for Lonnie Alameda's club. A 2-0 Duke lead in the 4th. Off the end, all over it. All preseason, all ACC
All
performers.
exactly.
Harding shoot and caught. Wow, Jennings, breath partner.
Wow. A massive out.
Now on a 3-1 count, another walk extends the inning.
Out. She's been caught up all game long, swinging at the
1-2 is pop. Basket catch. Duke escapes the. So Duke leads by 1.
They'll do late into games.
Ooh. And that's a leadoff single for Kelly Torres.
Number 17, Amina Vega.
So Vega with her second in store with nobody out. Vega goes oppo again. Mudge for the first out. Get. Jackson is in front of Mudge. Look at the runner going for third. Zampa's in there. Great situational running by Duke.
Coach Young pushing all.
And you add in with Hartley at third and Keenan on 3-2. Whoa! Hartley with 2 on and 2 out. And Duke answered. That strikeout was against the new arm. Rodriguez went on the pitch and hit for the game. Down 1 as Duke looks to tie it.
Yeah, Cassie Curtis pitched really well all.
And Kerr, what a start for Florida State. Now after Marissa Young, Florida State's starting to hit this year. This would be their biggest and most important here in East. Kerr has fallen behind and gives her caught. What a moment for Lily Walker. Second appearance again.
To beat. Edenfield patient so far today, 2 walks.
Now the 1-1 is touched. What a catch by Vega. Big home run tonight. Wraps it up, and Duke earns its first win over Florida State softball stadium for the program as they knot up this weekend set. This is a presentation of ESPN.